you're not good enough, or people are looking down on you. But that's really sad if you think about it. If they can't come into God's house, this is not our house. They can't come into God's house and feel welcome. So this piece that I'm going to share with you is just kind of coming from that kind of perspective. And this is my friend Malia, and I'm Tasha, for those of you who don't know.
All right, amen.
I am a new creation, but I have not arrived to my final destination. Yes, I'm steady facing much temptation as my flesh is deprived, but yet my spirit is hungry. I thirst for and long to be in God's presence. But as I come into the church, I'm reminded of all I used to do. The faces I see don't look like you, Lord. I'm but a prodigal, undone. Thought the church was a hospital, home of your son. And they should be looking and waiting for me. But all they can see is what I used to be or where I am, not where I'm going to be. They don't understand I'm in search of my destiny. The saints, the ones that ought to be helping me, they don't know how God loves them. He loves me too. His grace is sufficient for me, just as it was and is for you.
Amen.
How quickly they forget they were me. My addictions ran deep. My addiction was being filled with liquor. My addiction was trying to make a friend with benefits, my husband. My addiction was low self-esteem. My addiction was not being loved. This was me, but unlike you, I remember me. I'm a mirror when you look at me. Yet through it all, God loved me. He loved me enough to bring me through my ignorance. He showed me how to love him. That is where I began to live. That is when I began to know love. A love that never fails. It stands beside me and even carries me. His love is my strength. So many times people say that they give up on love. If God is love, then they are giving up on him. You can't give up on the source. He is the great I am.
Yes.
He is the Father that never disappoints. He always keeps his word. No, this love won't lie. Even when you cry, this love keeps your tears and numbers them. Show God how you love him. He loves us enough to create us in his image. See, he knew what we were going to do while we were forming in the womb. Look at that love again. I am telling you that God loved us enough to create us anyway.
Yeah.
With all that love, we call it agape.
All right.